Alright there, it's me, Carl Welshman, and I'm back with a beer review. And today we're going to be looking at Tiny Rebels a little Peachy. Peach Smoothie IPA, 6.2%. Little fucking story on the back. We're going to ignore all that shit. It's all stuff about how they're trying to make the world a better place and all that malarkey. Come on now. The main thing that companies like this want to be doing is making money. That's what it's all about. The moolah. They don't give a fuck about anyone. Now, let's have a look what we got here. On the eye, apparently, orange and hazy. On the nose, tropical and peachy. And on the taste, peachy and creamy. A little bit nervous because I fucking hate peaches. Absolutely fucking hate peaches. Yeah, that is peachy. That is peachy. It's probably going to have more peachy when I pour this motherfucker out. Despite all the bloody Tiny Rebels, little stories and all this crap on the back here, when we're not making awesome beer, we're busy brewing up plans to better our people, community and planet. Whatever. Gonna be honest, their fucking beers are great. Really tasty beers. Don't think I've had a bad beer yet from them, but hey, maybe this is gonna be the one. So, on the eye, orange and hazy. Not wrong there. On the nose, tropical and peachy. Absolutely correct. And let's see if we're getting peachy and creamy. Weirdly, that's exactly what I'm getting. See, look, genuinely is a proper creamy aftertaste just off the back of that. Oh, I've said it before and I'll say it again. You know, you can't argue with Tiny Rebel. Whatever they stick on the back of the tin there, they nail it every single time. There's so many beers that put it on there to almost like plant that little fucking seed in your head. And you're like, am I getting the fucking bitterness? Am I getting chili? Am I getting strawberries? Genuinely, that just tastes like a creamy peach. Yeah. I'm not even a massive lover of peach, but that's nice, that. If we had the weather we're supposed to fucking have right now, you know, we're coming up to August in the next day or two. You know, it's supposed to be hot, sitting in the fucking hot sunshine in your fucking garden, just laying back, that would be absolutely spot on. Absolutely spot on. It's coming in at a 6.2, which is pretty fucking strong. Yeah, they're not wrong. Peachy, creamy. Yeah. This here's the sort of thing, right? You've invited an old friend round. You've not seen them in a while. You've been following them on Facebook. You've seen that they've got a family now, maybe a child or two, and you're like, yeah, they're doing pretty good for themselves. It'd be good to catch up with them. Got them round the house now. And they walk in and they're like, very nice place that you've got here, Carl. Very nice place. So, in my house, I have a cleaner that comes round and they clean my house for me. And you're like, oh, really? That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. And what's your job? And they're like, oh, I don't have a job. Papa gave me some money. And you're like, oh, really? And they're like, yes, my papa, he often used to tell me to stay away from you, Mr. Welshman. You're like, oh, no, you don't have to call me Mr. Welshman. I'm Carl. You know me. And they're like, oh, no, I think I'd prefer to call you Mr. Welshman. You see them, they're fucking just wiping their finger along, checking for dust, right? You just fucking, quick as a flash, reach into your bag, you pour yourself a fucking, from your bum bag now, a little tin of a little peachy into your fucking little glass. You have a little drink. You fucking power down. You just fucking clench your fists like that. You just fucking push them together. You can feel the power of fucking Satan just going through your entire body. You're like, ah! You turn around to this old friend of yours and you're like, do you want to see something fucking really awesome? And they're like, no, not really. I think I might leave now because I'm guessing for dinner tonight it's going to be Savoys and eggs. You just jump into the air, fucking karate chop down like that. Your fucking hand comes down. They're like that, looking. They just see your fingers just go, fucking goes through. Their skull just goes, fucking cracks open like a big old fucking walnut exposing their brain. You just fucking reach it and grab their brain. You're like that, fucking rip the top of your own head open. Just fucking squeeze that brain and close that down. You're like, and then you're like, oh, yes, tiny rebel, a little, and your fucking other brain kicks in. You're like, oh. Then you realise you've been collecting brains all day. You're fucking like that. Fucking genie, he gives you 3 wishes. You wish for world peace, $1 million, and then infinite wishes. Tiny rebel, a little peachy, peach smoothie, IPA, 6.2%. You actually surprised me with how smooth and peachy and creamy you actually are. Would I get you again? Probably not. I wouldn't actually be in a massive rush. Just because you ticked all the boxes on the back of the fucking tin there doesn't mean that I actually think you're an absolutely delicious drink. I'd probably not get you again. But still, for what you've got on the back of your tin, you stuck to your promises, you stuck to your fucking script. I'm going to give you a fucking 7 out of 10. Standard 7 out of 10. Only get this if you're really into your fucking peachy, smooth, more like cordial fucking drinks. Otherwise, nah. I wouldn't bother. Quite hungry now. I think I'll have a look in the fridge to see if I've got anything to eat.